So, I have been playing this new game recently, and I wanted to show you guys the clean path to life 2. Also, to those 2 lovely Robloxians, I'll be sure to make a video on those too, so don't worry. Before getting to it, I decided to see how other players started out. I don't even know what's happening here. I shouldn't really expect much from new players anyway. Considering my base also looked like shit in the beginning, who am I to judge someone else's? Let's see what this guy is making. Alright, I'm convinced these players just don't use the index. Something about these setups just pisses me off. Nah, just kidding. But for real. What is even the point of those conveyors in the back? And did you seriously have to place the directional enhancers in the most insufferable position? You could give me 1,000 years and I still wouldn't even come close to replicating this. Alright, enough chit-chatting. Let's get straight to business. I recommend you get the Stardust Amplifier through joining the games group and liking it. This step isn't needed, of course, but still, obviously, get your droppers going and throw a conveyor right under those 2. We're going to be utilizing everything we have in our hands to complete Life 1. Place 3 basic refiners and a furnace. Oh yeah, don't forget about your exclusive upgrader. I apologize if throughout the video I keep misplacing these items. My brain enjoys malfunctioning sometimes. Let's upgrade our furnace, because why not? We'll save up for those juicy hyper refiners. No sus. But I'm not wrong, though. Just like Moses, I'm gonna need you to split this entire line in half. Place your juicy hyper refiners right there in the middle. And throw in an ore electrifier while you're at it. Since it can inflict electrified on an ore, it has a chance of not upgrading it based on the number of times the ore has been upgraded. This piece of junk, that's why most mini-miner contenders place it at the beginning of their setup. After you've gained some money, invest in some ore injectors. They can increase your ore value to up to 1,000. Just like how you can increase the amount of EG I have to 1,000 also. And remember to replace your droppers too. I see way too many people forget. By the way, you don't need to buy 2 droppers each time unless you enjoy watching paint dry. And because these things got a limit like the piece of shit they are, we don't need them anymore. Make use of those ore injectors as they can be used a maximum of 15 times. Honestly, it's not as complicated as you might expect. It's really just wait and place. That's it. But of course, despite there being 3 other guides, these players still find ways to invent the most mind-boggling setups to mankind. Grab that emerald furnace when you got enough. Don't mind me. Since this plot has the size of my fucking bathroom, I have to completely dismangle my entire line. Alright? That was just an over-exaggeration. Just delete the blue star thing and add a yellow teleporter at the end. I will only be using items from the store. If you are capable of moving around the map, then go for these boxes. Sometimes these boys will give you the last dropper or furnace from the shop. A huge upgrade. Just bear with me through this part. I am simply moving the entire line to the right so it can line up with the directional enhancers. Just get this part going and you should be fine. You don't need to switch those 2, by the way. Upgrade the droppers once again to the silver dropper. The annoying part about replacing these droppers is the fact that I have to constantly remake my setup because some parts don't work anymore. That's how life is in mini-miners, I guess. Place, damn it! Just throw in some portables too, why not? This part of the phase is where money looks like it is actually increasing. One by one, we'll place these emerald enhancers each time we are able to afford them. These upgraders are really important. I don't really got a reason on the top of my head. They are just essential for progression. At this time of editing this, I realized the ores weren't even hitting the fine point upgrader. Honestly, fuck these types of upgraders. At this point, your layout should look like this now. Excuse me for this big jump. Just be patient as I try to organize my pieces. Go ahead and upgrade that furnace to the next level once you've got enough. Add in those rose enhancers. We'll be saving up for those noxious upgraders. Forgot what they were called. I am just going to be placing upgraders one by one. You can just watch the gameplay and replicate it. I decided to go on a tiny walk to think about what I am even doing with my life. Have you ever just spent a whole day just gaming? Well, I have. I feel like a chud afterwards, especially on a game where you just repeat the same thing. But anyways, we've upgraded to the Platinum Dropper. Since the game likes making you cram all your things, we have to struggle with one dropper instead of two. For the love of the owner, why do I keep forgetting the Stardust Amplifier? Go grab yourself a factory and place one coal mine to power it. Save up for the nuclear power plant and replace the flux furnace with it. Feel free to expand the line. Don't do what I did and cram the big upgraders together. With the leftover money I had, I invested in a raised upgrader. Use a conveyor ramp. I got kind of tired just being kept imprisoned in my base, so I checked to see if the other guys changed anything. He still remained at the same area, but it's whatever. Finally, after 15 minutes of pure hell, I managed to get my first ore charger. Work your way towards the painite droppers, then focus on getting 15 ore chargers. It's pretty much light work from here, but I'll show you the rest anyway. Work your way towards the Skysite mine. Go ahead and delete these emerald enhancers. They serve no purpose at this stage. Keep 2 to reach the max limit of it. Good job. You're so close to completing your first life. Also, place 4 mini refiners instead of 5. And just like that, you're done. No point in overcharging because we both know you're never reaching that amount. And of course, out of every other reborn item, I had to get this one. Don't ask me why I hate it. I just do. This guy will for sure check my video out now. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I really enjoy playing this game. However, sometimes this game also drives me crazy at the same time. That is why even discovering it was such a fatal mistake. But that's just me, bro. Definitely give this game a try. Until then, see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go sleep now.